To enter this month's giveaway of the Windows $10 gift card, all you have to do is stay subscribed to the channel. That is all. Good luck guys and enjoy the video. What's up guys, SeanEDawgz here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some gameplay of the brand new epic variant, the RVN Blowout. I've watched a lot of videos about this gun and no one seems to explain one of the weapon traits that is overcharge, and that says melee kills in the alternate firing mode create a cone explosion. So I will be covering that in depth. I will actually show you some examples in the gameplay, but before I get into any of that, I want to give a massive shout out to my boy ViewableNebula for allowing me to play on his account, because I did not manage to get this epic variant myself. Not only that, he didn't even ask to shout out like a YouTube or anything, just his gamer tag, so it really is just out of support, and I really do appreciate that. This man is awesome. Go follow him on Xbox. That's ViewableNebula with no spaces. It will also be down in the description below, but let's get straight into it. So you're gonna see here in a little bit what exactly that overcharge trait does. Now, when you melee with this gun, it's sort of like a taser, and this epic variant, it creates like a small little explosion radius that can actually kill nearby enemies, so you can kill more than one person with a melee, although it is extremely hard to get it to activate. It took me about 3 games, but I think I also managed to do it 2 or 3 times in this game, so it shows you a really good example. But I was playing Ground War and I was camped up in a building. That was the only way I managed to do it, because it's very hard to get at least 2 people bunched up. And I'll be honest, this epic variant is not worth wasting your keys for at all, because the only other trait is that it reduces the recoil, which you don't really even need because it fires 2-round bursts. There essentially is no recoil to begin with, and that melee trait, it really doesn't help you at all. You got to think about like how many times are you in a situation where you go to melee and there's like 2 guys standing right next to each other. It just doesn't happen. This epic variant's kind of weak. It's basically just the normal gun with a very minor like 1% buff. That being said, the gun itself is pretty good regardless whether it's the epic variant or just the regular gun. It's unique because it shoots off these 2-round bursts. It can kill in 2, although I have noticed most of the time it kills in 3, which takes away from it a little because it does take a little while to kill. I think that time to kill is the main downfall of this weapon. Sure, when you get those 2 burst kills, it feels awesome and you really do melt people faster than 90% of the guns in this game. But if you do anything besides that, once you move on to that 3rd burst, a lot of weapons will kill you before you can even fire it, and the gun gets a little frustrating to use at times. Although, I mean, you can just hold your Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation and turn it into a taser and just run around meleeing. In an earlier video, I thought this weapon was going to be amazing. I didn't have any attachments on it. It was taking like those 3 bursts to kill, so I figured once I got more, it would make the gun a little better, but I don't think that was the case. So I'm changing my opinion. Right there, you just saw I killed those 2 guys with 1 melee. I'm going to do it again. But yeah, this gun, I think it's going to die out. Like, you're obviously going to see a lot of people using it right now because it's new, but later on, I don't think it will be widely used because of that time to kill, the inconsistencies of the weapon. Right here, you're going to see another double melee kill. Very rare. It didn't kill that 3rd guy, even though he was pretty close. So that cone explosion, it's not even very effective. Definitely don't go out and waste your keys trying to get this weapon, but if you do have it, even like the common or regular variant, a good setup for it, I would use the Elo sight, quick draw, and particle lamp to get a lot more of those 2 burst kills, and maybe even throw stock on there because you might want to pre-aim. I don't personally use stock because I do a lot of running and gunning and jump shotting, but if you don't have a scuff, I would definitely recommend stock and pre-aiming with this weapon because it will take a while to kill if you don't get that initial 2 burst kill. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Definitely a fun gun to use. Try it out, just don't waste money on it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you are new for some more great gameplay, and I will see you in the next video.